Alright, into the losers semis we go. Spam Cop versus Proto for the losers semis. He actually didn't want to play Miss Pac-Man? What a goon! Okay. Okay, yeah, you can't handle the pack power of the thickness of Miss Pac-Man, can you? Oh my god, that sounded awful. Let's get into this first game. Woo! Wait! Almost with myself now! That's so bad. Okay. We live in. Alright. So far, Proto taking the advantage here at the moment, keeping him with the ledge with pellets. Can you land? Don't land on the truck. Wait a minute. Pac-Man could have died. Yo. I would have popped off, honestly. Okay. Because, like, the reason why I say that is because if Proto caught him with the pellet just before grabbing the ledge, he wouldn't be able to immediately grab, and he had no jump. He was right above his own trampoline at red. That would have been so nasty. Oh no. Okay, otherwise, I have to say, great pressure game coming out from Proto here so far, otherwise, and keeping on him pretty well, getting behind him with the grab to keep him off stage a little bit longer. Down tilt, prioritizing that dash attack right there. Already ready for that option, it seems. Hey, Galaxian. Great option selects from Proto once again. Not gonna get caught by any trap right there. Just instead beats it out with the pellets, and he takes the first stock only at 56% right here. Alright. Solid start for him. Ranking this. Metal Blade's not gonna set up too much otherwise for Megaman. Pac-Man. There are two men here. And these men are dueling. Probably gonna sound better. Okay. Proto focusing on his objective of keeping the pressure on Pac-Man right here. Doesn't want to give Pac-Man too much time to set up his tools and traps here. Okay. Has the bell in hand. He's trying to look for a setup to potentially get the kill here. I like that back air on the Hydra right there. Forcing Proto off stage with less options. Double forward air. Okay. All that shield pressure. Hydra looked really weird at first. I'm gonna like screenshot this. I might screenshot this. Honestly, later on to look at that hydrant because it looked like it was only half a hydrant at first. Okay. Well, getting the grab on the shield there. He's living. Okay. Whoa! Bell to the up air, not the percent right there. I believe a raw backer would have killed otherwise. Okay, respect the bell right there. Good. And Bell all fruits, they only have two uses, the first use and the second use, unless you Z-drop, which will refresh the item. But if you do not Z-drop, that will be the final use of the item right there. Okay, Proto is he is not phased right here, and he takes the game. Good catch on the recovery right there. Proto's Megaman up 1-0 here. But yeah, I honestly, I was like looking at the apple and thinking, is that gonna hit? But no. Oh no, he didn't even have to respect it right there. Instead, he kept his own control right there, and it gave him the game win right there. Very nice play to start it off. Oh, let's go to game 2, or I hear a switch. No switch. Woo! Let's see it. Battlefield counterpick from Spam Cop 4 game 2 here. Once again with the Pac-Man. I like that mix-up actually right there from Spam Cop. He recognized the angle that Apple sent up and was able to catch Proto below the platform to start up a little bit of a combo here. Neutral air resets into the jab there. Alright. About taking his time here to charge his fruits. Otherwise, Proto, he's already in the center stage waiting for him. Jumps out of the air shooter there. It actually sent him pretty high. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's another thing. If a projectile lands on a... Yeah, see? You can re-grab that. If a projectile lands on a platform like that, it is re-grabbable, I'm pretty sure. So, you notice with... You notice that with the Galaxian, how it just stopped and it was re-pick-upable. I'm actually noticing a lot of Crash Bomber from Proto. He's putting a lot of pressure and like trying to slow down Spamcop's charges or set up shield pressure for himself. Recognizing the amount of defense that Spamcop has to have to set this up and such. And I'd say it's working fairly well for him for keeping his pace. Back air is going to send Proto off stage here. The Metal Blade. Okay. Air dodge right into the grab. Avoids that. Into the ground. Avoids that grab. Sorry. Okay. I'm starting to find a few answers to Clank with the Crash Bomber I'm noticing. Up air and down smash. No fear! That's what I like to see! Proto on the double with that. He got killed! That is a return! Oh, that is a retaliation right there. Ooh, what a setup right there. Off of the Pac-Man water, I believe it was. I can't wait to rewatch that. Woohoo! I'm so excited! Highlight video! I'm like so in the zone for making a highlight video for this weekly. I have no idea. I want to do it. But okay. For now. Interesting. The Crash Bomber immediately explodes on the hydrant. I honestly would expect that, to be fair. Because it can't cling to the hydrant. Can't cling to projectiles either. A lot of air shooter pressure here, keeping Spamcop up, and that's the thing about air shooter as well, is it drags you up. It doesn't just hit you up, it drags you up, and it forces you to take longer to land and such. Right, I like that shield pressure using his own pellets on the hydrant to get more of a hit. Okay. Proto keeping his confidence here, but definitely both players both reasonable for them here. Spamcop looking for the bell here to set up. Okay. Oh, he wanted the up tilt right there. Gets an up smash instead. That up tilt would have sealed the game. For sure, he was in the sweet spot range. Okay, jab out of pressure. Get him off. Get him off me. Okay. Otherwise, pellets from afar to deal with that hydrant. Projectile pressure. I would actually expect projectile pressure to work really well for Proto against hydrant. Now that I think about it. Back air, forcing him to the corner. Last hit here. Traps. You got him? Okay. Avoids that up smash. Stays alive here. Okay, got a cherry. Yo, if you set up off this kill, you're gone. Okay. No setup off the cherry. Rip. That would've been cool. Nom nom. Nope, you still got a Crash Bomber right there. Imagine if Pac-Man's dash attack ate projectiles. Why did that bell go up like that after hitting? That's silly. That fruit setups. Good landing trap right there. That's gonna make this an even set here. Very entertaining between these two. Actually, quite happy to see this. So, Town and City is being banned here. Let's think about this one. Proto says we will bring this back to Battlefield. Definitely a very comfortable stage for both of these two here. I don't see why not at all. So, let's go ahead and do this. The final game between these two in losers semis. You either have a Megaman or a Pac-Man. Moving on to the losers finals to face Pound Cake's Ryu. One of these would be a run back as well, so certainly know that he wants to get this run back as well. So we'll see how it goes. Who's going to move on and take this? So far, Spamcop finding the right openings here for him to get the early lead. Jab, yep, simple. Recognize the amount of health that Megaman's forward smash did. Okay, actually baits Proto to hit that right there, so he can knock it back at him. Proto might be getting a little impatient against the hydrant right here, I feel like. Okay, definitely has to be careful right there. The key actually just straight up goes right through Metal Blade. I would assume it just goes through all of Mega Man's projectiles, so it can be pretty scary for Mega Man to have to respect here. Apple. Okay, sends him up real high. Not gonna find the kill off of that though. Looking for a simple fair to key, I believe. See him committing with these forwards here. He definitely wants this right here. Gets it. Recognizing that Proto was trying to get in on him and able to stuff him out and get the kill off of it too. So now, Spam Pop looking pretty good here at the moment. Pretty able to build up a sizable lead. I love how those pellets just immediately beat out Galaxian and give it to Proto. That's really good. Really good anti-Pac-Man play there. Wow, I see like these little green lights on Megaman looking nice. On the skin. It's nice. I'm sure Brett will tell me what skin it is. Because he's talked to me a few times about stuff I've commentated. That's interesting. Oh, goes for that. Goes for the jump cancel Metal Blade into the up tilt. Just barely missing that right there to make it upper. Not connecting there. Tries to use that up smash to deal the damage to Hydra. Keep it in place. Trap Spam Cop right there. Otherwise, Spam Cop looking to close this out here. Very confident here. Pretty much anywhere on the stage. Crash Bomber set up. Yep. Forward air not strong enough though. Right there. If you look for the back air, definitely would have sealed it. The armor on power pellets. Always something to really be concerned about here. The trade on the Crash Bomber, forcing Proto to the ledge on his last limbs here. Catches the key! Reacting to that. Going right through the water, and he gets the kill right there. If he didn't air dodge, that would have taken the stock, and instead he will do that to Spam Cop now. Definitely has a lot of work to do here otherwise to take this. Spam Cop just barely missing his mark right there on that up smash. Certainly would have done it. Alright. Wow, what a drop on that hydrant, catching him from behind. Spam Cop is going to close this out 2-1 over Proto. Moving on. What a spectacular set. Just wow. Wow.